Hello, everyone. Let's see if we are all good connected. Yes, we're just checking with our team. Let's wait a little bit more because the sign apparently is taking a little bit longer. Yes, let's see. Okay, perfect. So I think we're going to have a delay of like a couple of seconds when we go to our Q&A. But yes, let's start it. Hello everyone, my name is Angela Bustillos. I'm the CMO and co-founder of Explorings, and thank you so much for joining us again in one of our cycles of webinars. This one is focused on the loyalty strategies. But as we mentioned before, we're going to talk about loyalty strategies, partnerships, and strategic connections in terms of the technology, but also the business area of Pairs. We are going to hear about our clients, what they think, how is the experience, and also we are going to go deeply into tech. So there's four pillars of tech integration. So these are the four pillars of what our webinars are about. And today webinar is loyalty strategy focused on community. So how transaction or from transaction to community, how loyalty creates belonging and grow. Um, as we have said in the previous webinars, we really want this content have a meaningful value. So today, I would love to start with introducing or putting in the context why from loyalty to belonging. In just last year, 70% of the customers say they are more loyal to brands that build community around shared values. We will see what is that, how we can formula and how that works, and what are the brands outside that are doing such an amazing job, and how we can take this benchmark to position it and to think on our brands. Yesterday in LinkedIn, I have shared something that was kind of fun for me because I am reading the book and then it's connected to, well, the brain, no? The brain connect everything. So it was like the illusion of knowledge. So as individual, we think that we know a lot about everything and we can define and explain everything. But when somebody asks us how it works, how it is, becomes a difficultly explained as a technical or systematic way. But this is not because we are not capable, it's because we have this assumption that we have a lot. And the thing with individuals and communities, that's why I bring this topic right now, is that in the case of communities, sorry for the noise behind, okay, just 1 second. Okay, so for the communities, the beauty of the community is the growing of the knowledge together, and that's how humans have grown. So the communities are not neither a special thing, it's not a new trend. This is my point. We are not talking about something that is like kind of fancy to do as a the new investors. We have this 75% of people around there want a community. The customer want higher this infrastructure well done community will be higher retention per tree, and the result is a community of members that become brand advocates. Last webinar we talked about Pairs Ambassador and how it works, and I'm not gonna go deep into promoters and ambassadors as a not only referral but as a huge community and measurable building machine. It will be here right now only about these people that is part of this community, of part of 70%, 2% multiply for two, or scale for two, are more advocate to share the brand. So communities turn loyalty from the individual relationship into a collective advantage. Who is doing that right now? Let's talk about this beautiful brand that is Nike, never disappoint. Not only because have a very strong positioning and brand engagement, is because we have seen through the years how Nike works so much into the concept of the wellness, but the community involved, the innovation integrated on their brand, and the different activities around any type of sport. But what they do is a night room club. In this case, we focus on the case. Users feels part of a group, club, community, shared goals and recognition, no discount. In this case, there is it's nothing. Well, it's nothing, but this doesn't have to be related with the specific moment on the point of sale, with the brand, with a new pair of shoes. Of course, it will be connected at the end of the story. And that's what brand does, and that's amazing. But in the narrative and the storytelling that have been built is a community stories that are shared through the technology device and physical experience that is young and drum with a bunch of people on the city. So we will see what are the pillars of this. But in case of Nike, is an amazing and very big case of how physical experience are connected to build engagement and brand advocacy, that at the end became a more purchase and revenue, because their products are of course behind all of this. The brand builds brand building belowing a Sephora case. In this case, we will see, or we see right now, that is a beauty insider. Basically, they have on the data is 6 million members sharing looks and tips. This is amazing. The content drives more sales than paying ad. That's a fact. We know the man to man, the things that we recommend in case of the beauty, and the connection of the, or using the platform, like can be TikTok, Instagram Reels, to explain the makeup, to do how would they, to share what they do. But in the social network, it's all split. One, you find one thing or another. They say, okay, we're gonna build our community where all of these people that is being part of the cosmetic, they share the looks and the tips, the how they are doing their the makeup, or the personal care, the hair, and so on. So this is clever. This is clever because Sephora already has a loyalty system for part of the purchase, but this is connected because as part of the beauty insider, you have products on discount. So the purchase is not going to be a last step. It's not going to be neither the first step. It's going to be a consequence, constant consequence of the interaction and the activities that community generate, or that community does through the experience. So stopping thinking on ABC as a brand, we will talk and think more as a continuous cycling, where we trigger action, we push experience, but the community is creating their own narrative through that concept, feeling this belonging, having this content that is very hard to produce and to keep on from the hands of the community and not from the hands of the brand. And the other brand that I really love so much, I have talking a lot about Lego in the last weeks, is the Lego idea. So Lego, an amazing brand that have evolved, developed through the years and decades, from wood toys to use be the one of the first one using the plastic, and then the sustainability, and then the whole invention that Lego have done through the years, and the innovation that have pushed the value proposition from them, um, now becomes again a community. And these Lego ideas, as it's called, is a place where fans design and vote for new sets, community directed influence product innovation. Wow. This is going to be much better. It's like a product where the communities are already participating, generating as knowledge, innovation, and creativity belong the goals of the Lego company, and at the same time making the rest of the community, or the to participate, to making part of, and both, and then becoming a new product because of the both. We know already, we have done already market search, open launching a new product belong this uh, mindset, and this approved from your already customers. Is just community voting is a community, being part of the community, interacting is a community that around the product generate innovation, because another product or another creativity, and that goes to the market to increase the sales and participation once again. So checking these brands, I have sit think with the team, especially when all the knowledge that we have from our clients and or the participation, because Purse is, yes, it's a SaaS solution, but also we help our clients or partners to use and understand the capabilities that Purse has as a multi-channel and API first loyalty reward system. So we want to share this insight that is for us a super value to give it. And it's the architecture. So the architecture of belonging in the case of thinking on communities and how the community is integrated into pairs or assistance. So it requires a structure of 3 dimensions: is people, is value, and is the system. So the first is the emotional foundation, the shared identity. That here is when people join because they see themselves in the brand. They connected from different perspectives that can be connected around as a storyteller was in a storytelling. Belonging starts with meaning, shared values, passion, and recognition meet. And the second level, we will find from the functional, no, what is how that shared value. Like members receive access and status, but also contribute with data, as we know, is a very powerful and important asset. Participation and advocacy. Loyalty turns from what I get into what we build. This is very important, because when we go straight away with rewards, our loyalty system that go straight to discount, we are not adding any value. Pairs can do that. You can connect and use it as a system that only exclusive because you want, give points, and that points give a discount. But if we use it, the interaction and any participation in our case online and offline activities, or to increase the status of the of the of uh, of the user, and this allowed them to receive or get access to another exclusive benefit, and the participation and the data that is part of the process, ideas of how to do this become a content or value content for other people inside of the community. So it's not passive participation, it's actually active participation where the data becomes a measurable trigger of retention, engagement, and also revenue stream for the brand. And the third level is the technological frame that is shared system. Here I pointed in case of first, but there is for sure we love that you can check another brands and compare it and talk about. But in our case, first connect action across partners, channels, and turning belonging into a measurable data and scale engagement. What doesn't mean that? If we have an identity and a brand that have a positioning, and your people there, no, and then you have when you have your people, your community there, you still trying to give more sense of belonging by participating, or regular customers say, you're invited to this nice party of I don't know, opening a new store, like it's email marketing. Maybe it's not anymore the paper coupon, or like the when you go to the coffee shop, maybe it's an email. Oh, because in the CRM we have the data, and that's cool. That sounds like it's actually doable, that is gonna give us, or we don't need to change that much, and that's great if you want that. But the system at this point here, system is how an infrastructure or technological framework can support and help you to scale and grow on that community, and how this technology is capable to actually being that modular, that allows you to keep using your platform, keep the structure, create new ideas, innovate, integrate other partners, grow that community, automatize. So and the 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 big thing, give you the data, but not as a data, more as a business intelligence platform, like focus. So that's what we do on Pairs, and that's why what I want that you really think when you are thinking on technology framework. If you when another system you can find that, or you can solve that problem, that's amazing. Because my point here is not you don't lose this, you don't lose the opportunity to keep, to grow, to share, to make your community, your clients, your user be part of your brand from the active way, and stop being passive users, because the active ones are gonna drive you, help you to grow, not only in terms of revenue, also in terms of identity and brand and timing. So this is the structure, more like as a kind of very simple table: the identity, the value, and the system. Core question: what do I belong? What do I gain or give? How does it scale? Description: emotional connection, shareable purpose. For the value: mutual exchange, access, participation, advocacy, mutual exchange. ¿Vale? That's a community. For the third system, platform, connecting action, peoples, and partners. measurable loyalty, measurable impact, measurable community actions, and community growth. So communities as grow ecosystem, and here I coming with three more cases, very, very lovely. So we are gonna go from, in this case, to check it out, the tourism case. That's visit Flanders. We have the opportunity to see them in one of the DTTT events. They are doing such an amazing job there. Basically, the case here is just trying to to show what they did. Well, Visit Flanders launched a community initiative where the travelers could join the micro community. This is segmentation pura y dura. This is segmentation for as its best way. So cycling lovers, heritage explorers, foodies, how it worked. Well, they make travel shared experience, earn digital badges for completing local routes, and access to exclusive partner offer. The result, over 40% increase in partner retention and deeper visitor engagement beyond a single trip. They detect a need, they detect what was happening, that was this single trip, and they make the experience of enjoying and visiting a place a thing of a community. But for the community, I need to share the value, I need to share a purpose, I need to share a belief. So the cycle lovers is clear, the heritage explorer is clear, the foodie lovers is clear. So it's very clever because it keep again what I'm talking about, the three before layers. Sorry, here is better. The identity, the value, and the hospitality. I love this case because Marriott, of course, have done a really, really nice loyalty system. That is only their ecosystem, that is called, as maybe you know already, beyond the stay. So what they did, instead of focusing only on points, here important reference in hospitality, Marriott built Bonvoy Moments, a community of experts, concerts, culinary sessions, events available exclusively for members. How it worked? Members use their points to participate in shared experience, creating an emotional connection with the brand. Result: members enjoy in community events, show higher retention, and 2.5 more spend per year. This is something we have talked a lot in pairs, or we, as when we explain the solution, when we explain the case, when we building our partner solution, we need to make them, the brand or the client, understand that the real value of a reward is not a discount. You can do it and it's nice, but it's not it's a short-term relationship. It's a Tinder relationship in, well, the traditional, as we know, in the in imaginary collective thinking, that is a short relationship. It's not a long relationship. It's not an advocacy that you are gonna push from there. It's a momentary. Why? Because the discount is like a very, like, it's not coming from the emotional. It's like a transactional, like boom boom. So the transaction is nice, it's important, but we can make that transaction something bigger. So if the transaction give me points, and the points I can use for a reward, but if I keep buying stays, facilities, spa, beauty, I don't know, a special dinner with the chef, blah, blah, blah. Keep getting points and status to access to these special events. That is not a product, it's a moment, it's an experience, what we are selling here, or what is Marriott selling here. So highlight, when loyalty touch shared passion and connect local, it becomes identity driven. And then cultural events. The SXSW There's the Experience Festival in Austin. They extended, they call it the festival is the Extended Festival. So what they did, they create a digital community platform connecting attendees, artists, and local partners before, during, and after the event. This is sounds so exploring and so much pairs. Um, how it works, we need to call them. How it works, members could earn credits by spending sessions, sharing content, and visiting a sponsor or visiting sponsors. Result, post-event engage 60%. This is amazing because this is a clear example how events in general have a expired date, of course, because it's only happening in a couple of days. No, it's not like a year. If it's an event, it's a specific moment. So when that moment disappear, like in Barcelona, we have the Sonar or Primavera Song Festival or all these festivals. So is that moment happening and then is gone, it's over. The post-event engagement of 60% is the beauty and the power of the after event actions or capabilities that a good engagement, good connection of experience can make. A community lasted months after the festival. This is, yeah, I think I don't have words. If after we do the Q&A, or comment about it, I will, if you wanted to know about this, what you think, because this is pure revenue stream matching and engagement and brand positioning for sure. Like queen and king is amazing. So insight, events that build community through continuity through community extend their economic and emotional impact. Well, I just said before, I'm very excited to show this guy because I love that this is what we are recommending and building for our clients. Executive perspective, as I told you, these talks are for giving you a high value content that you can think, you can start drawing down for your client or for your brand or for your communities. So designing the community playbook for us is just only it is an important thing, but I don't think that you have homework. It's a very short manual of thinking again on this identity, value, and system. And I will come back to here and structure that on four important questions. That is, first of all, define your shared space. Why will people want to belong? Establish the emotional foundation. I think this is very much focused on the what's your purpose, what you're doing as a brand, as a product. What's the thing that you have already believed? For this, I really like. Also, I can recommend the Golden Circle, the what, how, and why of Simon Singh. I really love that very simple formula because it push you as a brand on a spot, yeah, on a spot where you finally thinking why you doing what you are doing. And that's no, of course we want to grow, we want money, we want to expand, we want to scale, and that is going to happen. But why is the vision, is the purpose behind all of that, what are you doing? So when you pick up a brand, of, yeah, take a brand of your imagination, or if you are working with, and then start doing this what, how, and why of the Golden Circle to understand what would be the sense of belong that you want to build on your community. Then combine benefit, blend emotional and functional benefit, status, access, contribution. I think this is very nice because we from the beginning stop thinking on discounts or what I give for free. That is not necessarily the thing that will engage with your community. And third, build participation mechanisms, enable measurable engagement through QRs, gamification, referrals. Here is more like, what are the platforms that are already on the system? You can choose Purse, you can choose anything, any other, to start collecting that engagement, no? And think, not only think on collecting the engagement as like a picking up and that's it, is collect and use, because it's data, and that is the much beautiful, the most beautiful thing that you can save, care, and organize for your business, because then you wanna connect, we're connected with the loyalties, systems, and so on. And track community KPIs. Monitor, well, the customer long time value, repeat rate, engagement, referral velocity, ecosystem growth. These are the five, for us, more important KPIs that as a community you should check it out. Now, to thinking on the on that playbook, or this as a very beginner toolbook, toolkit, I will recommend for that five KPIs, write down how is right now for you. My customer lifetime value is this. My repeat rate is this. Try to connect, if you already have it, or if you are preparing, with what is the how that KPIs are gonna grow on the future. Vale. Okay, I think I am already on the Q&A. I'm very happy to hear you. If you have any question, if you have any doubt, once again, this is a space of connecting. It's a space of sharing knowledge from what at Explorers we are doing, how it works for us, how we see it's working for others, brands, clients, or externals. Because in the case of the cases, none of the cases are from pairs. Last week we talked about ambassador system, and we give already a huge case there. You are super welcome to join our YouTube channel, or check it out here in LinkedIn live content that is set, the full videos there. But loyalty strategy section. We want to inspire you. We want to tell what is going on outside. Also, it works so much for us to inspire ourselves, and connect with ideas and solutions for the strategy of our partners, of our clients. So yeah, this is what it's about. And if you have any question, please jump. Yes, my voice is in delay. Okay, we know that I am reading now the questions, so I will start answering by the chat. So because of the delay, I don't want that you wait too much. Okay, so let's see. Yes. No. Okay, sorry, we are connecting with our team. So yes, this is everything so far. We are super happy to talk with you again and see you next week. We're gonna have very beautiful content about the purchase and the community connected, but very focused on the product, first product, and the functionalities. So thank you so much. See you later.